this morning, we're very happy to present our speaker, and he is Azuka. He is an international speaker, and he is going to speak with us today about obtaining the American dream. If you believe it, work, pray, and it's yours. Azuka grew up in Nigeria, West Africa. His formative young age was very challenging. He later moved to the United States. He writes self-development books and travels worldwide, motivating people to follow their passion and live their dreams to the fullest capacity. He also takes selfie photos to promote unity. He ignites friendship, fosters togetherness, and puts smiles on people's faces to reduce stress and make them feel good about life. I like him already. Yeah. Amen. And promote a sense of love across all races. Azuka is a Beverly Hills Book Award winner and a firebrand and motivational speaker who inspires people to follow their passion and make positive changes to their lives. He is a positive thinker, a strong believer in the American dream, a disciple of the movement of positive vibes and gratitude. Azuka is an in-demand speaker and passionately motivates his audience to consistently take massive actions. He speaks with high intense energy. Azuka is also under construction and believes in achieving big things with faith and in the power and goodness of the Most High. Won't you stand to your feet at this time as we receive Mr. Azuka.
I'm in the house of God. And I will sing. I will sing to bless God. To thank Him for His goodness. Down the road as I speak, you will be able to understand why I decided to sing and why I sing each time I speak in church. No apologies to no man. We enter His house with thanksgiving in my heart. We enter His gate with praise. How we say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. I will enter His house with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter His gates with praise. I will say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. Thank you, Lord. I want to thank you, Lord. I want to thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I want to thank you, Lord. I want to thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, That being said, good morning, church. Good morning. No. This is the day the Lord has made. I'm excited as much as you are. So I travel extensively, reminding people of the importance of sounding strong. We live in the greatest country in the whole universe. As Americans, we should sound powerful, energetic, inspired, and motivated. That being said, I want all of you, as a matter of necessity, rewind these greetings and zoom it back towards this guy so I can feel your energy. Good morning, church. Good morning. Guess what? You sound better. That's right. I was in Pastor Ragland's church in Pleasantville a few months ago. Actually, I spoke at an event in Collinswood, New Jersey, and a member of his church was at that event. He said to me, "Oh my God, I love your energy. I'm going to tell my pastor about you." I said, "Okay." A few months later, Pastor Ragland called me. "I want you to come to our church to speak." And I went there and spoke. After I spoke, Pastor Ragland called me and said, "I'm going to get you to more places to speak. We love your energy. I will speak to our Bishop Gandhi about you." Powerful name, Bishop Gandhi. Each time I speak to him over the phone, I said, "Bishop Gandhi." He said, "That's right." I spoke to him this morning. He's on his way to Delaware. May God bless them, give them safe trip, bring them back safely in Jesus' name. Then I drove down here 1 hour and 45 minutes with my videographer, Steve. Give Steve a big hand, man. Come on. Do something for Steve. Do something for Steve. Yes. This is a movement. Steve travels with me everywhere to put me on record so that the whole world can see what we do when we put it on YouTube. God is good. Yes. So today, I traveled down here. As I was parking, I saw that beautiful lady behind the first lady. She was already standing, waiting for us. As we walked out of the car, "Azuka," I said, "Yes, come on right here." Smiling, beautiful. I'm like, wow, these are wonderful people. It wasn't all the husband polo suit. Then this one, all of them. First lady, "Sit down, we love you. What do you want? Water, apple?" I said, "No, it's too much, please. Let me just sit down first." This is something else. I love these people. Thank you so much for the hospitality, for the energy, for the beauty, for the love, for your expression of togetherness. I am so excited. God bless all of you. As soon as I saw the first lady, I said, "I knew it. Beautiful lady. By their beauty, you shall know them." She looked more beautiful than on Facebook, because I see her on Facebook all the time. We are friends. Give our first lady a big hand. Give our first lady a big hand. Give our first lady a big hand. Come on. God bless you, man. Thank you for the invite. I have Fred in the house. Fred drove all the way from Rahway, New Jersey, about 1 hour 45 minutes to come here to watch me speak. Rise on your feet, Fred, with your son Sebastian. Come on, give them a big hand. Give them a big hand. Give them a big hand. Thank you so much. It's called support. Amen. We got to support one another to be able to move forward, to be able to do better in this beautiful country. Thank you, Fred. Come on. Do we have veterans in this house? Veterans? Any veteran? Any veteran? No veteran? Fine. That's fine.
Veteran's wife.
Veteran's wife. Rise on your feet, veteran's wife. Come on. So you are standing in for your husband. So everything I say right now goes to you, then to your husband.
My husband, I'm a widow, so I'm now...
That's fine. Send it to him. He's in heaven. And accept it. The reason why I accept and honor veterans is because they gave up all they have, their time, their energy. Sometimes they left their family behind, defied their education to fight to defend the sovereignty and the integrity of our dear nation, the United States of America. Give them a big hand. Give all the veterans a big hand in this house, their wives, and wherever they are. Thank you so much for your husband's service. God bless you. When I walked into this place, I felt something. And I'm still feeling the same thing. Come on. And I will share. I'm not selfish. What is that thing that I'm feeling? I can feel the positive energy in this house. I am standing in front of very powerful people. Give yourselves a big hand, man. Give yourselves a big hand, man. When she told you that Azuka speaks with high intense energy, she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth. When God gives you power and energy and a gift, you better use it to the glory of God. That's what Azuka is doing.
Thank you.
Before I continue, where is that girl that danced? The young girl that danced. Where are you? Come on here, lady. Give her a big hand, man. Come on. Give her a big hand. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you so much. Thank you. You blessed me with that dance. You brought me to tears. I traveled the world speaking to people on the importance of living their calling. I guess this is your calling. Don't let it die. Take it to the next level. God bless you. Thank you so much. And as a way of appreciating you, I'm going to do something for you right now. I will give you a copy of one of my books. I'm an author. I've written 8 books on Amazon. And I'll give you the one titled, I Can Do It. Teenagers' Power to Pursue Possibilities. I want you to read this book every single day, even if it's 1 or 2 lines, until you get to college. If you do this book will change your life. I wrote this book for teenagers and I still read it myself. I'm an adult. There's so much in this book. God bless you. I will sign it for you at the end of the church service. When I will be out there signing and autographing books, I will have a copy of them, some of them for sale, and I will sign it for you, okay? God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You inspired me. You have no idea.
Amen. Amen.
Before my late mother went home to be with the Lord, she said to me, son, I know you're going to be a very powerful motivational speaker. I have no doubt about you. She said to me, son, when you stand in front of the public to speak, wherever you are, whether in China, in Japan, in Canada, in India, in Oman, in Saudi Arabia, or even in America where you're based, I want you to do something. Scan the energy of the people in the room. Feel their power. If you cannot match their energy and connect, pack your loads and go home. It's not worth it. She's watching me from heaven. And I've done what my mother told me. I've scanned all your energy. And guess what? You seem to be synchronizing with my power. And I will speak to you. Give yourselves a big hand. Give yourselves a big hand in this house. I love these people. God bless you, brother. Even as I stand upon the bedrock of amazing people who typify the power of faith. Come on. I stand upon the shoulders of people who told me that if I have an idea, working with determination, passion, enthusiasm, and a singleness of purpose, I will leave a global mark in this life that will outlive me, even when I die. I will mention their names in this order. And I want you, as a matter of necessity and urgency, to reply me when I mention their names with a big hand. First of all, I want to salute the one who fought injustice with peace. He fought oppression with love. He fought hate with unity. He fought marginalization with a spirit of oneness. He believed education is the key to life. He also believed education is the greatest weapon to change the world. He never tolerated racism. Even in the heat of racial brutality, he will fold his hands and start a positive movement. He later went on to become the first black president of South Africa. Who was this man? Nelson Mandela, aka Madiba. Everybody shout Madiba! Shout Madiba! Shout Madiba! Why do I bring up his name? I did so because I got so much inspiration from him while he lived. That even after he died, I still go back to YouTube to watch him speak, to draw empowerment to do what I do. Honor must be given to those who deserve it.
That's right.
Do me a big favor.
Right.
Give another big hand to Madiba. 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 Thank you so much. He may no longer be here with us any longer. But his spirits and positive energy lives on.
That's right. Amen.
I want to salute another man whom, while Nelson Mandela was in Africa championing the cause of freedom, he was in the United States fighting for the liberation and the emancipation of the black race. He wanted an American society where every American, rich or poor, young or old, big or small, gay or straight, Christian or non-Christian, whatever you are, Japanese American, Chinese American, Nigerian American, Indian American, Haitian American, whatever American you are, or even indigenous American, will be judged not based on the color of their skin, but on the content of their moral integrity and mental capacities. I don't know why you are looking at me like a TV. Jam your hands for Dr. Martin Luther King. Jam your hands, jam your hands, jam your hands for Dr. Martin Luther King. I don't know what I would have done in America if not for his effort. What he fought for and his colleagues. I may not have been able to stand here in America, coming from Africa thousands of miles to speak to Americans. God bless you, Dr. Martin Luther King. Yes. Thank you so much for paving the way for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to your family. And I also want to salute the one who freed the slaves to give me the opportunity to come from Africa and be free to live my dream just like each and every one of you. Come on. Abraham Lincoln. Make noise for Abraham. Make noise for Abraham Lincoln. Make noise for Abraham Lincoln. This is a movement for positive change and gratitude. So when you hear me asking you to appreciate some people, I know what I'm doing. That's my brand. Azuka means a disciple of the movement for positive change and gratitude. Period. Azuka, no last name. You got to have a brand. And I also want to salute the one who put us on course to place a man on the moon. To give me the impression that if I come from Africa, I may not put a man on the moon, but I can use my big head to think of something I can create to live my dream. I have 8 books on Amazon. I'm living my dream. John F. Kennedy. Give John a big hand, man. 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 Give John Kennedy a big hand. I want to also salute the one who told me, Azuka, life is too short. You better eat your dessert first. Helen Keller. Make noise for Helen. Make noise for Helen. Make noise for Helen. Life is too short. You better start working hard on your dreams now, whatever they are. And I want to salute the one who in 1955 bluntly refused to move from the front seat of the bus to go sit at the back. That singular act of courage, faith in oneself, determination, and belief gave me the audacity to come from Africa and sit anywhere in the bus, apart from the driver's seat or the conductor's seat, in their cellar train, New York City bus or Baltimore Transit. Rosa Parks. Make noise for Rosa. Make noise for Rosa. Make noise for Rosa. Make noise for Rosa. You can't appreciate these people. They paved the way for you, for me, for us, to be able to do what we do in this country. I take this very serious. This is a full-time job for me to do. And I'm not stopping. You think I'm stopping? You are joking. I want to salute the one also who chained thunder, crippled the alligator, murdered sleep, and frustrated hurricane, Muhammad Ali. Make noise for Muhammad Ali. Make noise for Muhammad Ali. Make noise for Muhammad Ali. All these people inspired me. While I was in Africa, I was looking forward to coming to America. I was reading books about America, American history. I read most of the history of these people, and they inspired me to come here. So when I stand here to appreciate them, I know what I'm doing. Finally, I want to salute the one who wrote me a personal letter, April 15, 2016, and said, "Dear Azuka, I want you to avoid cynicism, meaning negativity, because cynicism is a heaven for cowards. Rather, I want you to embrace hope and keep fighting for an ever brighter tomorrow." He's the 44th president of the United States. Author of the Audacity of Hope. I love his swagger. Barack Obama. Give me a big hand. Give me a big hand. Give me a big hand, man. I love Barack Obama. He is my inspiration. God bless him and his family. Oftentimes in my life, I've been singled out to be honored. Sometimes I've been asked to speak, to inspire. That's what I do. To empower, to energize and motivate others based on the little things I have created. This is one of them. And I know deep down in my heart that each and every one of you here today, including the younger generation, is also creating your own little things in your own little ways. For that, I salute you. Give yourselves a big hand. Give yourselves a big hand. I'm so proud of all of you. Give yourselves a big hand. I have taken a lot of chances in my life. I have undergone some changes. Positive changes anyway. You can call it metamorphosis, brother. I have also grabbed a lot of opportunities to do the things I do in America. Whether I'm undergoing changes, going through metamorphosis, or grabbing opportunities, I never did all of them by myself. You know that, First Lady. I only did 2%. Bishop Candy, your husband, also knows that I spoke to him several times. The other 98% were done by one man, seated somewhere, holding me in his beautiful hands, watching every single move I make. Even when I seem to have missed my exit, he will, like a GPS, recalculate me to put me back on track. His name is God Almighty. Give God a big hand. 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 Rise on your feet. Rise on your feet and give God a big hand. You don't know what He has done for me. You will hear that story later. Give God a big hand. Give God a big hand. Thank you, God, for what You've done in my life. Nobody could have told me, nobody could have convinced me that I can come from Nigeria and stand in front of the pulpit to speak to people in America. You don't know. Now I travel across the world, speaking, inspiring people. It's not by my power, it's by the power of God Almighty. Make some noise for God. 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 Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. God bless everyone in this house. This is my dream. I am living it. You can live yours. You all have power inside you. You better ignite it and start working hard. No matter what you are, no matter how you look, irrespective of your age, whether you are 8 or 18 or 88 or 108, I don't care. We serve a living God. Find your calling. God will match your energy and you start doing big things in America.
That's right. That's right. Praise Him. Oh, yeah.
By way of introduction, I am Azuka. That's it, no last name. First lady was asking me, what's your name? I said, Azuka. She said, Azuka? I said, no. Azuka. She said, any last name? I said, no. I used to introduce myself as Zook Obi, but my good friend, Dr. Kevin West, Superintendent of Schools, Roselle, East Orange, New Jersey, now said to me, that name is too long. I am a very inquisitive big head. I asked why. He said, because if you select one name, it becomes your brand. You stand out. He said, this is America. He said, think about Akon, Usher, 50 Cent, Pharrell, Adele, Wendy, Oprah, Obama, Azuka. When people assist you in crafting your brand name, you better stay in an attitude of gratitude on their behalf. Give Dr. West a big hand, man. Give Dr. West a big hand. Give Dr. West a big hand. Give Dr. West a big hand. You have to have mentors who support you, who see in you what you don't see in yourself, so you can live your life to the greatest capacity. God has blessed me with amazing mentors in this country, including Brenda Blackmon of Pix 11 News TV. Azuka came to this event all the way from Roselle, New Jersey. You may begin to wonder, why all the way from Roselle, New Jersey? Roselle is only 1 hour, 40 minutes from here. I said that because my pastor saw something in me 2.5 years ago. He said, the way you are going, you're going to be powerful. You go all over the world. I see you speaking in China. I see you speaking in Canada. I see you speaking in Nigeria. I see you speaking in India. I even see you speaking in churches. By the special grace of God, you better start learning to say all the way from Roselle, New Jersey. So when you are speaking in Nigeria, you will tell them you are coming all the way from Roselle, New Jersey. Yes. I was in Nigeria in April. I spoke at a school, at a church, and at a bank. I said to these kids in the school, Azuka come to you, or comes to you all the way from Roselle, New Jersey, United States of America. They went wild. I thank God for my pastor who saw that in me. Yeah. Give a big hand to my pastor, Reverend James Seymour Sr., Second Baptist Church, Rosario, New Jersey. I come here today not to preach. I said to the first lady, I'm not a pastor yet, but when he calls me to speak, my God, I will speak. So I'm here to motivate you, to inspire you, to wake you up from your deep slumber so you can start doing big things in this country. But before I do that, I'm going to give you my story so you can make the connection why I do what I do with confidence, with poise, and with the power that God has deposited inside me. Each and every one of you has that power. Come on. It's latent in you, waiting to be ignited like a dynamo so it can explode, so you can start doing your stuff. You have to make that connection so you can be able to understand why I do what I do. Growing up in a small village in Nigeria, West Africa, I thought the whole world was going to collapse on me. But having come from a humble background and being a product of a highly disciplined culture, you have to be disciplined. I knew I would scale over the hurdles of life with determination. Underline that word, determination. It's one of the keys to success. But I did not by myself choose such a culture of gratitude. They were imparted to me by my late mother, who is watching me from heaven. My late father also, who is watching me from heaven, who passed last April. The schools I attended, the society, which at every point in my life provided me with love, power, and energy, and positive spirit. I strongly believe that each and every one of us here today is also a product of your society and your family. And the people you surround yourself with. I went to primary school in the company of my schoolmates, on foot, sometimes without a dime in my pocket for peanuts. It was that tough. Saturdays I would go to the farm with my mother to cultivate all kinds of vegetable products, which we transport to the farm to be sold for my school fees. Mom was always there for me. I went to high school, a program where discipline was the order of the day. The teachers can whip you silly for getting the wrong answer to the question. Having freedom of speech was the wrong answer was very costly. The code of conduct was simply discipline, nothing more, nothing less. I graduated high school with honors. God has blessed me with amazing intelligence, and I thank Him for that. I carry it with me everywhere I go. When you begin to sharpen whatever God has given you, He will give you more. When you begin to bless people with God has given you, He will bless you more. That is the movement I'm creating. Sometimes they invite me to schools. They don't have a budget. I speak free. Come on now. And I get abundant blessings from that. Come on now. Sometimes you have to give things free. That's right. You live in the greatest country in the world. There's so much here. Opportunities are everywhere. Sometimes give things free. I went to the university, a program that was almost marred by poverty. Our teachers were always protesting non-payment of their monthly salaries or poor working conditions on campus. Electricity can go off for 2 weeks. We study with lanterns and candles, part of the reason why I wear glasses today. But who cares? I'm in America. I have 4 beautiful glasses. I have insurance. I can afford them. God bless America. But in the university, sometimes I get broke. What's it all? I don't use the word broke anymore. I say having cash flow challenges. Right. You got to watch your words, man. You got to watch your words. So when I'm having cash flow challenges, I will start thinking, praying, singing songs, glorifying God, asking for opportunities for something to happen so I can reload the energy in my pocket once more. Is it that somebody calls me to say hello, or somebody visits, or if this time uncle just shows up on campus to bless me? I said, something is working here. You might call it power of attraction, but I call it faith. And I thank God for faith because it reminds me that we have a God who answers when we pray. Give faith a big hand. Give faith a big hand. Give the word faith a big hand. You've got to have faith in your life. He moves mountains. Faith is what you believe in for yourself to happen for you. You don't have to see to believe. You just have to have the faith. And that has taken me to greater heights I've ever believed in my life, including in this great country. I said, okay, if I can change my life this way, start thinking about money, start blessing God, and then somebody shows up to bless me with something, I gotta take this to a new level. I started thinking it was possible to come to America with nobody to fight for me. When God is at work, all protocols are cancelled. He can make a way where there's no way. I started memorizing all the states of the United States, from Iowa to Nebraska, Indiana to Montana, New Mexico to California. I had it in my head. I sang it like a poem. Started dressing like Americans, speaking like them. What's up, man? How you doing? My friends thought I was going crazy. I said, I know what I'm doing. I'm preparing myself to go to America because God is good. I know He will do it for me. He did it for David. He did it for Joseph. He did it for so many people you can think of. He can do it for me. He did it for Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. He did it for Daniel. He will do it for me. God is still in the business of doing amazing things. I'm going to America. Period. They thought I was joking. When you pronounce it, you believe it, you work hard on it, it will happen. No two ways about it.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
I started looking for opportunities. I went to the village. Mom was still alive. I said, Mama, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to America. I don't know how it's going to happen. Period. I remember he told me in the past, you have so many friends who are now in US. You couldn't go, you didn't have the opportunity. Wherever any of them visits, I gave a mandate. Sometimes you have to give your parents mandate so they know you are serious. I gave a mandate. If any of them visit, find a way to reach me. She gave me pocket money. I went back to the university. Usually she gives me money that will last me like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, only 2 weeks. But then I went back to school, came back after a week. She said, why are you here? I just gave you money a week ago. There's no money for you. They haven't paid us again. I said, I know. I don't know how long you've been in this world. I just came to see you. Is it a crime to come and see my mother unannounced? She said, no. Okay, fine. Because I'm not giving you any dime here. I said, thank you so much, Mama. Then she said, guess what? Oh, there's an aunt that visited from US. She just came the other day to say hello, and you gave me a mandate to look for people who have been in US when they visit to let you know. She's around town. She's in town. I said, that's all you have to do for me. I'm done. I'm going to a house. Freshen up, look good, put on a cologne, brush my hair, feeling good, walking good, acting good. Walked into her house. I sat down. She didn't know me. She has traveled to US even before I was born. Who are you? I said, I am Azuka, Joy's son. Hey, sit down. Wow, what are you doing? I'm in the university. I'm in 4th year. America is for people like you. That's what she told me. You got to believe it. You got to surround yourself with people who see in you things you don't see in yourself. Sometimes you can't do it alone. Sometimes you can't have to step out of that box. You have to step out of that comfort zone and take initiatives with boldness to reach for the dreams that God has left for you.
That's true.
She gave me some things, some American stuff, handkerchief, peanuts. I love American stuff. I still love American stuff. Then she gave me her card. We started corresponding. Along the line, I wrote her a letter. I said, I heard about the diversity visa lottery where people can play to come to America. How can we make it happen for me? She said, look, I will make it happen. I will send you the forms. She sent me the forms. I filled it out, mailed it back to her. She submitted it. 6 months later, I got that phone call that changed my life. Ladies and gentlemen, diversity visa was a program started by former Bill Clinton to give people who ordinarily doesn't have opportunity to come to America to come here and live and work and live the American dream as long as you have high school degree. Ladies and gentlemen, I won. I won the diversity visa lottery to come to America. I won to come to America. She sent the paperwork. I processed it to raise the $400 for interview. War. There was no money.
Come on.
My parents didn't have. I had to start scouting, traveling, meeting all kinds of uncles, even people I shouldn't have met. Luckily, an uncle raised the $400 for me. I went for an interview in front of a white lady, beautiful young woman. She said to me, all your papers are correct. You have high school, you have a degree, you look sharp, everything is in order. Welcome to America. I said, what? She said, that is it. Your interview is over. Do you have $50 for visa fee? I said, yes. In dollars, I said, yes. Go there to that window form and pay for your visa. Then come next week to carry your visa. I walked. I said, are you sure? She said, it's done. Welcome to America. Jesus. I got home. I couldn't sleep that night. Could this be true? Next month, I went to the visa section again. They gave me my visa in a big envelope like this to come to America.
Come on.
I was so excited.
Come on, man.
By the special grace of God, I was able to raise the air ticket through friends, family, and uncles. I flew through Holland, Amsterdam. Flying through Holland was a very fascinating experience. I still recall sitting near two beautiful ladies. Our women are beautiful. Give our women a big hand. Women are beautiful. Give them a big hand. Don't feel bad, guys. Don't feel bad, guys. Women are beautiful. I didn't know what food to ask for in the airplane in between two beautiful women. 8 hours later, we were descending through New York. I looked through the window, I saw the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, something I've seen on TV and in newspapers back home in Nigeria. I said, thank you, Jesus. Is this true? I'm landing in America. Don't take anything for granted. This Statue of Liberty, people travel thousands of miles away just to take a picture at the Statue of Liberty, just to set their foot in this country. People are dying in the sea between Haiti and Florida, crawling into the nozzles of aircraft to land in this country, and we live here already. Starting today, do not take anything for granted in America. I came from Nigeria a month ago. I was in Nigeria for Easter, April. Electricity can go off for 2 weeks. Everything in the fridge messed up. A lot of people don't even have air conditioning system. 101 degree weather, 10 a.m. People are sweating. And there's no electricity. I went to the fridge, no cold water. Something I take for granted in America. Something we take for granted in US. I walked out to get to somewhere, vehicles, rickety, most of them. No air conditioning system. People everywhere, market women selling things across the street. Most of them, their shoes are dilapidated. Ugly shoes. They couldn't afford these things. Most students are not going to school. Their parents can't afford to send them to school. Even those who can afford are finding it very difficult to pay their way to school. And we live in a country where public school is free. Tell me why all our students here won't have scholarship to the university. Don't take anything for granted in this country. It wasn't long we landed. Newark Airport. Wow, what kind of country is this? My aunt picked me up. We got into town. Beautiful trees everywhere. Beautiful cars. First stop, ShopRite of Elizabeth. Tomatoes everywhere. Potatoes, bananas. All kinds of vegetable products. I'm like, wow, what have I been doing in Africa all these years? This is where I should have been. Then I had God say, it wasn't time yet. You got to be patient, my son. We went into town. Few weeks later, I got my green card. First job, Wendy's. Making hamburgers. Grilling chicken. Going to the cold room sometimes to bring out boxes of French fries. Guess what? With pride, joy, and excitement, I was walking in America. It was a dream come true. Then I moved to the library where I worked as a custodian, asking people if it was okay to take their garbage. Then I did so many other jobs. Then one day I was sleeping. I had a voice. Azuka, While you were in Nigeria, you were writing articles and publishing them in the newspaper. You even wrote one that was published, and the Radio Nigeria had your article and read it all over the country in the national network news. That's your calling. You got to listen. Sometimes when you are awake 2 a.m. and there's no more sleep, don't force yourself to sleep. Stay awake and listen. There are messages coming to you. Because there's so much noise out there. Internet, TV, cars all over the place in the daytime. At night, everything is quiet. Begin to listen. If you can't sleep, there are voices, there are messages coming to you, and write them down. You have to have notebooks on your bed. If you have those ideas, jump and write them down. Those ideas might change your life. We live in a world, or we live in a country where we have 4 ideas every year. Everyone in this country. I may not know about other countries because there are a lot of opportunities here. You have 4 ideas every year that can change your life.
Come on.
Write them down and work on them. That's what I did. I wrote it down. You should be writing books. I jumped up from my bed.
Come on.
Forget that sleep for now. They said God talked to people. I never had God talk, but I guess it was him talking that day. He does speak to us. I jumped up and turned on my computer and started typing away. Writing and writing and writing. 2 months later, I had a title. The Power to Excel. Reaching for your best. That was my first book on Amazon. This book has been reviewed by Kekus and described as a self-help guide that aims to put the power of change in the reader's hands.
Oh, yes, it will.
From an idea I had while I was reading.
Oh, yeah.
Forward, review the book and say the book guides readers through common themes, including snipers on the laws of attraction, the power of positivity, visualization, fitness, diet, charity, faith, friendship, and service. I didn't say that, they did.
All right, come on.
You got to work on your ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Then I went on to publish The Positive Change, the 9 Power Principles for Change. I published The Winner's Mindset, the one I gave the young girl that danced, I Can Do It, the 8 Success Secrets for Teens and Young Adults. And I also published Live Your Dream, the Power is in You. And I'm working on You Have Greatness in You. How students can discover their greatness. So by fall 2017, I will have 8 books on Amazon and barnesandnoble.com. My books are also on audiobooks and on Kindle Store. Isn't it something? Are you impressed about Azuka? Yes. But you also have the same power. You also have the same power in you.
That's right.
To do even better than Azuka. Most of you were born here. I wasn't born here. I'm still learning the culture. But everything is in your mind.
Come on.
There is God inside each and every one of you here. So once you ignite that God character and you bless it and you garnish it with faith, enthusiasm and passion and a singleness of purpose, you see things shift in your direction. That's what happened to this guy.
Praise God.
Then I started speaking.
Oh, yeah.
That became my platform to launch myself to speak.
Oh, yeah.
Traveling across the world, inspiring people, motivating people, energizing them to get out there and do something.
Oh, yeah.
And I thank God for my mother who saw something in me and said, you have greatness in you. You can do something big. Get yourself together. My mother thought she was all over me. She doesn't want me to make a move. My mother will give you a coffee, 6 p.m. You come home 6:01. You will die. She will flog you. And she was short and skinny. I would run across. Before I run, she's already in front of me. I said, does she do magic? Not until I was getting older and older, I started realizing she wanted me to get it right. She wanted to instill that discipline in me. And that discipline is carrying me along everywhere I'm going in this country. I sound like Abraham Lincoln. All I had yesterday, everything I have today, and what I will have tomorrow, I owe to my mother. If my mother didn't make me, you won't have me to inspire you. She's watching me from heaven. Give my mother a big hand. I love you, Mom. Give my mother a big hand. Give my mother a big hand. Give my mother a big hand. If she didn't make me, you won't have Azuka here to speak to you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Amen.
But I'm not here to mesmerize you with my speaking gymnastic or to intimidate you with all the books I've written or with the kind of energy I unleash when I speak. I want to share with you 3 things My mother shared with me before she went home to be with the Lord. Before my mother went home to rest, she said to me, son, I want you to develop an attitude of gratitude. I want you to give back and give at the slightest opportunity. Above all, son, I want you to be determined. On gratitude, be grateful you live in the greatest country in the world. Be grateful for electricity. Be grateful for food in the house.
That's right.
Be grateful for good roads. Be grateful for your beautiful shoes. Since I walked in here, I've been looking at all the shoes and sandals of everybody. Brand new shoes. I remember telling you nice shoes.
Nice shoes.
I remember telling you nice shoes. I remember telling you nice shoes. You thought I was joking. I knew what I was doing. When I was in Nigeria, I had only one pair of shoes for 4 years in the university. When somebody bought me a used shoe, I was writing all my friends to announce that I have a new shoe, a second pair. I was so excited.
Praise God.
We write then. There were no cell phones then. Only now they have cell phones. Then cell phones was only something meant for the big boys and the glamour girls. Our professors couldn't even afford them. Be grateful for your shoes. If you wake up in the morning and go to the field and see ice block for your cold water, be grateful for ice block. When I woke up in the morning and see one banana on top of the fridge, I do one dance. I snap the banana. I enjoy my banana. You might think I'm going crazy. I came from Nigeria a few months ago. There's so much hunger there. To afford 1 square meal for some families is like one of the toughest things. You give somebody equivalent of $1, they are so grateful. Be grateful for America. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for everything you have in this country. For your eyeglasses, for your hair, for your tie, for the opportunities that are bound in this country. Why should I not be grateful? When I came to America with $20 in my wallet and I have almost 8 books on Amazon, I stand in front of the churches with pride in myself, with dignity and honor and confidence to speak to Americans. Doesn't that mean something to you, uncle? Doesn't that mean something to you? It means a lot to me. I'm deeply grateful for this country. On giving, develop an attitude of giving something every single day. When you wake up in the morning, tell God, I want you to make me a vessel of giving. You don't have to give money. You can give hope. You can give a smile. I smile all the time to everybody I see, whether you are or not. Even when I'm sleeping. I smile when I'm sleeping. It's my brand. I take selfies all the time. It's also part of my brand. Auntie's laughing over there. And when I take selfies, I tell people, smile is a free gift of nature. Smile, you don't have to take medication to smile. Some people do. I thank God I don't have to take medication to smile. We live in a country where people are angry. A lot of people are frustrated. People are grumpy. You say good morning to somebody, they don't reply. You hold the door for somebody to walk in, they just... I say for me, I'm not going to be like you. I will have a great time in America. And I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time in America. So give something. Send a text message to somebody. When you get off here today, look for somebody you haven't spoken to in a long, long time. Call them and say, I just wanted to say hello and to wish you the best in the second half of 2017. And watch how you feel. My good friend Oprah Winfrey, in continuation of her giving exercise, build the one and only Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy, OLAC, for girls in Durban, South Africa. Her aim was to give young South African women opportunity for academic excellence. Most of those girls are in US now, living their dreams, doing big things. You might be seeing them on TV and on Facebook. That's called giving. But you don't have to go to South Africa like Oprah to build a school or champion a movement for the homeless in Nebraska, United States. You don't have to do that. It's too big for you, maybe. But you can give something right now. Look at somebody sitting near you. Say to that person, you have greatness in you. 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 You haven't given money. You haven't given a shoe. You haven't given a watch. You haven't given a jacket or eyeglasses. You have given hope. You have given hope. You've given support. You've given positive vibes. That's why behind my truck, I have hashtag positive vibes. Hashtag God bless America. I was traveling one day to speak in South Jersey. One white lady passed me. She did this. I knew why. She could see the positive vibes in my car. I gave her excitement. I didn't speak to her. She saw the energy in my car and gave me a thumbs up.
Come on now. Come on.
Positive vibes, God bless America. Behind my truck, out there. Give something.
Oh, yeah.
Make somebody feel good.
Oh, yeah.
When you make somebody feel good, you feel good. I charge money to speak. I'm not paid to speak here. I was excited to come here to wake you up from your deep slumber, to get you charged up, ignite the power inside you, so you go out there and start doing big things in America. Nobody messes with a confident person. And nothing can stop the firm resolve of a determined soul. When you're confident and you're determined, you see miracle happening in your life. And you are passionate about what you do, it's done.
Oh, yeah.
Be passionate about yourself.
That's right.
Find something you love to do. That's why that little girl inspired me so much. I got to call her up to this stage to bless her with one of my books. It's called Giving.
Come on.
I'm not obligated to give to her, but I felt it's the right thing to do to inspire her. Sow a seed in somebody.
Yes.
Sow a seed in somebody. The same way you come to church and sow a seed in church. Sow a seed in somebody. When you get out here today, find 5 people every single day to sow some seeds. Seeds of smiles, seeds of excitement, seeds of God bless you, seeds of I love you. Another thing I started now is anybody willing to come and shake me, I give a hug. And I appreciate something. I love your shoe. God bless your soul. You look very beautiful. God bless your energy. Like nice watch. People are going through so many things in the world today that it takes one simple, excitatory appreciation to make them feel good again. Be a giver. Don't be a minimizer. Be a maximizer. Maximize the blessings God gives you and send it to people.
That's right.
The other aunt is laughing over there. Be a maximizer. Be a giver. Be a maximizer. On determination. Determination cripples inhibition.
Yes, sir.
Determination sets you on course for victory. Determination is a positive force. Determination knows no boundary. Determination can change your life. Determination is immune to criticisms. Stay determined, my people. Work hard on your goals, especially the younger generation in this house. There's so much scholarships out there for you. A few days ago on Wednesday, I was invited to be a special guest of honor at the Abraham Clark High School, Roselle, New Jersey graduation class of 2017. I had gone back to the school several times in the past to speak and motivate them on the importance of working hard, believing in themselves, staying determined with focus and passion, and studying their books. I said to them, there's so many scholarships in America, and I want to see many of you grab those scholarships. There's so much money in this country, but they're not going to give it to you free to go do something, to go buy bread or banana or orange and buy a car. But if you merit it on scholarship, they will give it to you, young ones. At the high school graduation, many of them are now heading to colleges, Ferry Dixon, NGIT, Harvard, Yale, all on scholarships. Most of them. I was blown away. I will give you my Facebook link, give you my cards. Everybody here will get my card to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, so you see them and see what I mean. Stay determined, young ones. Work hard in school. You can make it happen. Let me tell you the secret of success in this country. Find something you love to do. Don't go for what your parents tell you to do. My daddy wants me to be a doctor. You are you. Your daddy is your daddy. Find what you want to do, because that thing you want to do is in you. It's your gift. Your daddy has been giving his own gift. You have your own gift.
That's right.
Right.
If they ask you why, tell them one guy, his name is Azuka. He came from Africa. He said, no, I should follow my own calling. I take this very serious. Because this is what I did to get to this level, where I can be a force to speak to Americans, to speak all over the world, to inspire people to wake up their deep slumber, to get them to do big things in their life. Follow your calling. If engineering is your calling, that's your calling. And you know it. This is how you know it. You can't sleep unless you are doing that thing. You can't sleep.
That's right.
I wasn't sleeping well before. I said, why? I went to the doctor. He said, you are okay. Not until I found my passion. I said, wow, this is what I should be doing. I'm doing it when I'm walking on the street, when I'm driving, when I'm in the restroom, when I'm in school, when I'm in church. It's in me. It's you. You call me to speak, you don't have a budget, I'm speaking free. You call me to speak, you have a budget, I speak and make my money. So find your calling, not just the younger generation, everybody here. It's never late. Age is the number. You feel as old as you want to feel. I feel like I'm 22. Yesterday I was at the park playing soccer with 15-year-old kids. They were more excited. I said, no, I'm more excited than you. I'm more excited. When I finished, I hugged all of them, shook their hands, I motivated them, and went home to rest to prepare for this speech. Follow your passion. Find something you love to do. Don't shift. Another thing you have to do is to be determined. Stay focused. Don't shift. It's called concentration.
That's true.
If I keep hitting a hammer here for the next 7 hours, this will crack. That's how you concentrate on your goal, whatever you want to do in your life. When you concentrate with passion, you will see results. And if that's your calling, it's done. Once you are passionate about it, it's over. You'll be like a magnet, magneting people, opportunities, resources to yourself, like bees to honey. I spoke in Pleasantville at Pastor Ryder's. The next night I had a call from Bishop Gandhi. The wife is here looking beautiful. Come and speak in our church. And I'm here. I have big things lined up. I'm not going to disclose them here. You will see them at the right time. So stay passionate about your calling. Stay determined. Stay away from negativity. There's so much negativity out there.
That's right. Yes, it is.
Negativity can kill your dream. It can poison your system. It can frustrate your life. I used to have many friends. All of a sudden I realized that sucking my positive energy. I got to sack most of these people from my life. One of them said to me, how many books have you written? I said 6. It was 6 at the time. When are you stopping to write? You don't ask me such questions. I will continue to write until then you put me in a casket. Give me a mic, give me a pen, give me a computer, and I can't write no more. Another asked me, when will you stop speaking? I said, you haven't seen anything. I will continue to speak until the day you put me in a casket. Give me a microphone, and I can't talk. And I've told my people, when I die, you must bury me with a microphone, so I can be speaking up there. That's my calling. So stay away from negative people. They can talk you out of your dreams.
That's right.
One negative vibe, you are out of my Facebook page. One negative vibe, you are out of my phone record. There's so much to achieve in life. Another thing you want to do is this: be fearless. Kill fear from your life. Fear will mess your life up. Fear can give you high blood pressure. Fear can age you, make you look older than your age. Somebody said fear is false expression appearing real.
That's what it is.
You got that, brother?
I got it.
Another said fear is false evidence appearing real.
That's what it is.
Today, June 25, Azuka defines fear as face every adversity right now. Face every adversity right now from this moment. So you can live your dream to the greatest capacity. Never say you cannot do anything. I don't know in China, I don't know in Japan, in Canada, in India, in Nigeria. But in America, in this country, you can do anything if you believe it. We have the resources out there.
Oh, yeah.
The opportunities are everywhere in this country. Look for them and maximize them.
Come on. It's true.
Even in this house, opportunities are everywhere. Don't take anything for granted. That's the way this society is structured. They're not going to come to you and say, brother, this is your opportunity. Uncle, this is your opportunity. Beautiful first lady, this is yours. Handsome brother, this is yours. Uncle, this is yours. My videographer, this is your opportunity. Nobody's going to do that.
Come on.
You have to go out there, look for the opportunity, grab it, refine it, work on it. It starts working for you. That's what I did.
Come on. Come on.
I saw the opportunity to write and to speak. I grabbed it. And I'm doing it. No apologies to no man. It's my calling. And I thank God for giving me that gift. Maximize opportunities in this country. Lastly, be grateful.
Come on.
I'm repeating it again. Be very grateful. Because God can do wonderful things for you when you are grateful.
Oh, yeah.
When you are grateful for what you have, it means you are appreciative of the things you have already.
Yes.
It means you are ready to appreciate more.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Every day when I wake up, I say, thank God for another day. It's amazing what my mother did to my life.
Oh, yeah.
When I was growing up, she would wake up, God, I thank you for this day. I said, Mama, why are you thanking God every single day since I've known you? She said, when you get to a certain age, you will know.
Oh, yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, be grateful you are alive.
That's right.
Don't think too much about mortgage, car notes, rent, what to wear. He promised us that if you can provide for the birds of the air, how much more you?
That's right.
We worry too much in this country. Focus that worrying energy to creative energy. That's when you see things happening in your life.
Come on. That's right.
And never say you can't do anything.
Come on.
A few days ago, I went to a funeral. It was a very pathetic funeral. And guess who we buried? We buried this guy. Can we read this? Can we read this? I can't. We buried this guy. I can't. I can't has killed dreams. I can't has frustrated lives. I can't has made people not to live their life at the greatest frequency. That's why I wrote this book, I Can Do It. To give teenagers the power to believe they can do anything in this country. Not just teenagers, adults too. I read that book. So we're going to kill I Can't one more time, bury him a second time, and it's over. In this place. The next place or the next country I see, I visit, we will do the same. I want to start counting from 10 to 1. Start now. 10, 9, 8. I can't hear you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's dead. It's dead. You can achieve anything you want because it's possible. Another thing we're going to destroy today is this. Impossible. Impossible. Anything is possible in life. As long as you are breathing, anything is possible. You got hope. Once you are breathing, there is hope. And once there is hope, there's possibilities. So we're going to destroy, kill impossible today, starting from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. It's dead. Younger ones in this house, when you get home today, pick up the dictionary in the house. Cross out impossible.
Come on.
Go to I section, look for the word impossible, cross it out.
Come on.
But don't go to the library, crossing out all the impossible in the library books. Azuka didn't tell you that. The library director will call you. Don't call my name. Okay? Only at home, in your house. Destroy all the impossibles. Anywhere you see impossible, destroy it. Even if you are reading any of my book and you see impossible, even if it's said in the right direction, cross it out. That's what I'm telling you today. But before I leave here, I'm going to be doing a book signing to sign some of these books. I have 4 of them only today. I have 7 books already. I have 4. Each of them will only be $10 each to make it affordable for people. before I leave this stage, I want to leave you with the words of Calvin Coolidge, the 30th United States President, a Republican lawyer from Vermont. And I quote, "Nothing in this world will be the place of persistence. Talent will not. The world is full of unsuccessful people with talents. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost like a proverb. Education will not. The world is loaded with educated derelicts. Only persistence, and determination are omnipotent." My name is Azuka, a disciple of the movement for positive change and gratitude, originally from Nigeria, West Africa, by the special grace of God, an American citizen. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your aspirations. God bless your dreams. God bless our first lady. God bless Bishop Gandhi. Azuka, one more time. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What is my name? You got that right. God bless you. Thank you.